gold booster is ready to go again if we need it, and this guy has just leveled up, which means he can start taking the big one right here, building production cost reduction, or let's get good. Welcome back to Endless Legend Inferno. We are the Lava Gremlins, aka the Kapaku, and we are going to be moving our golem camp today. Now, the reason we're going to be doing that is because Cat of Nine Tails was kind enough to send me an image showing that the smart thing to do with this golem camp is to move it over here so we can get these lava flows that are a little bit further away, and then we'll pick up these closer ones as we expand the city, which is, you know, just generally smart. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. I think I was more interested in just getting some lava flows next to us real quick. So we'll go ahead and move that around when we get the opportunity, which will require us to go ahead and destroy that improvement in here. So we're going to go in here and find... Where are you, thingamabobber? Oh. Okay then. It actually doesn't show it in here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so Throne of Emperors, we're not super after right now. Alright. So I'm not sure how we do that then, because apparently... Ah, here we go. Pack up camp, raise this golem camp. Alright, so we're gonna raise that golem camp real quick. Give us access to building another golem camp, which we will do over here. I think right here is the ideal spot for us. Yeah, we're gonna get a ton. Look at the values that we get of science off of those particular hexes. We should get a massive amount of science. That red icon means that that guy is overkill, so what we're gonna do is put him into food for this. That'll take that down to 1 turn. Yeah, okay, we'll do food. Let's check our other cities, because they have been growing. I doubt that they'll be at the overkill point yet. No, they're not. How many turns are we away from an empire plan? 3 turns! That's right, because we had just popped some things, or we were intending to pop some things. Were we unable to get enough dye? I think we were unable to get enough dye. Let's see. Dye, where are you? No, we didn't get enough dye. That's okay. So, yeah. I suppose we'll end the turn then. Now that I've reacquainted myself. This is promising for us yet again. Another source of dust water here. Oh, this is going to be so good. Cat of Nine Tails was telling me once we capture this whole region, we should get a bonus to the resources generated there, which makes this dominating the seas even more important. Hold up, are you an embarked unit? No. No, you are not. You are a legit 100% military vessel. This thing we're just going to automatically win, so we'll just let that happen. Yeah. That Telsum Warrior never had a chance. I don't know what his deal was. It wasn't to be intelligent, though, because he got wrecked. Okay. You folks get in... Come on, we just garrisoned you. Come on. Are you... It takes a turn to get you in there. Seriously. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We'll see how our artillery boats do against these boarding vessels right here. There's actually quite a few of them. 6 boarding vessels to our 3 artillery, plus this one right here that'll get called in as reinforcements. Although we do have 2 more right here. So, I mean, we should have enough ships in the region to win via reinforcements, but I'm curious how that's actually going to unfold, or whether we'll have an advantage with these range ships. The population of Sayep has grown to 11. Excellent. Now it's going to take 13 turns to grow some more, so that's a waste. We'll put it in dust instead. Let's look at the winter effects if we can. I think they're in here, maybe? Winter effects, where are you? Barata! Nope. So I don't know where the winter effects are tracked. Maybe that's in here? Yes. Okay. Applied winter effects right now. Minus 50% dust on production stockpiles. Interesting. Ah, these are cheap. Let's buy 2 of these. Okay, so now we have some industry stockpiles. We're just buying them because they're cheap right now. And we're probably fine with just having that one guy in dust. And these guys need to continue explorating, because we are probably going to take this region really quickly. No. We're not going to bribe them. We don't care to fight them just yet. We care to fight this place. This place is going down. They declared war on us, and it is going to fail them, because the lava gremlins coming to burn down their house. It doesn't help that they built their house. No. See, we burnt their house, but they built their house over a lava flow, because that's how you do when you want to fight lava gremlins. You build your house over the natural resource that they love and crave and seek after. Seems like a very, very smart idea to me. Can't figure out why that would be a dumb thing to do at all. Alright, Dust Refinery has completed in one of our cities. Begin Haukua Ways. Oh, okay, so we advanced our main quest. Haukua Ways, I don't know how to pronounce that. We're gonna, okay, here we go. We're gonna set our pronunciation. Ready, guys? Haukua Ways mission. By assigning her as a governor. Okay, Haukua has uncovered a lead. Send her. So she is a woman. She is a female, which Cat of Nine Tails told me you can find in the description. So to clarify, I did miscorrectly gender Haukua Y's character. But that's fine. We know that she's female. Now send her to search the indicated map marker with a minor faction army of at least 4 level 4 units. A minor faction army of at least 4 level 4 units. Why it gotta be miners, though? Like, we don't need miners. We got strong stone soldiers, man. We don't need no minor factions. But fine. So we are required to have minor factions with a level of 4 to get that to work. So we'll undoubtedly be building the dredge right here. I'm just not entirely sure. I don't know whether or not building the dredge is going to get them to level 4 immediately, or we're going to have to take them out and level them a little bit, which would just be annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. This city is basically under siege right now anyway, it looks like. So we'll just stay here. Like, I don't even think we can siege this place right now because they're sieging this place. Yeah. We can't siege this place because the Ursies are sieging this place for us, so we're just going to hang out right here for a little bit. This guy will get garrisoned finally, which is not our maximum unit count there. It's 6, so we're going to go ahead and move 2 more units in there. As we can see, we do have these units from the Cravers right nearby. We don't really want to mess with them unless we have to. Very soon, though, we're going to begin producing more ships and taking over the ocean ways, so that's all good and fine. Sounds good. Wait, we have enough to do something here. Or do we? We have enough to build Towers of Truth, which are actually pretty good, so we'll see if we can put one of those down now. Tower of Truth, where are you? Right there. Okay, in this case, we've got a Tower of Truth there. Let's take a look at our potential tower locations. So we could put a Tower of Truth there, which would give us some retaliation around stuff that's on the border. But I would actually like to see if we have maybe another spot for a Tower of Truth up here, mainly because I suspect that we'll be being attacked by the Ardent Mages from up here. Whatever. I don't even think we need to build a Tower of Truth necessarily at this point, but we'll build one right here, because that's fine. And while we're at it, we can probably put a watchtower down here just to keep eyes on things. That's really more useful at this point than the retaliation, because there's just not enough war going on for that to matter. Okay, ending the turn. Dun 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 dun. What we gonna do when they come for you? Oh wait, no. We're coming for them. They're not coming for us. Hey guys, do you think you can garrison here? I mean, there's 2 slots right there waiting for... Oh, there we go. What the bejeebus? What are you? Fire ships. We don't know what faction that is? We don't. Interesting. That may actually be a quest mob. I'm not sure, though. Okay, so we have some more ships coming out. It looks like this hero just leveled up, which is yeah. We are going to put his points into additional strategics or lots and lots of everythings. I think we're going to go additional strategics because those are very, very useful and we are always on a shortage of them. Let's see what we can get. Okay, the minus 50% upkeep is really not that big of a deal for us. Those are nice. Actually, that's phenomenal, but we don't necessarily have enough for that. I don't know that happiness is an issue for us, so let's see how little of this we can go with. Yeah, no matter what, we're not going to get what we want and get all the way up to the top of the dust, which is what we really want. Don't care that much about trade routes. That's probably the best we're going to get is something like this. Yeah, that's okay. I'm actually disappointed we didn't get more influence, but I would venture a guess that the largest part of that failure was simply the fact that we didn't have dye ready to go. So we'll try to keep dye in mind as we move forward. We're also going to try to keep the fact that we are a dust-focused civ right now, or faction rather, right now, in mind, because there's some great things we can do with that. Like, come in here and pop boosters, because we always have gold. Gold is something we actually have a good stock of. We're now getting a good stock of dust water, but I'll probably still look to sell some resources of some type and line up some dust water right now so that we can get that going. Because ideally, we're at the point where we just begin, let's do these. We just begin putting stuff into queue that we want to build, and then instead of putting people into building it, all we have to do is really sit back and focus on our dust. And we should have plenty of both easily. Hello, Kazanji. Why you up in our space, though, yo? That's not cool. If you want to get violent, we can get violent. You ain't gonna like it, though. Alright, let's go over here and let's see what is available to us for luxuries. We've got one dust water that's not going to be enough to do a whole lot. Our dust water is actually pretty close. No, that one will do it. That one will do it. We do need enough dust for it, that's fine. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, since we have that, we're gonna go dust water and gold. And that should make it, ooh. And why not? Grass silk as well, let's get some more dust rolling in. So now if we look at our dust our dust increase, it's 1k per turn, which is excellent. We should be able to buy out things we need to buy out. We can buy luxury resources to prepare for other things that are upcoming. Lots and lots of wonderful things to be done with that dust. Okay, all that is good. And you, sir, are staying there to amass an army so that we can go after another one of these coastal things, which is great. Let's, in fact, put a couple more artillery ships in queue. Like to have 6. The problem here is that, like, every time we take one of these facilities, the smartest thing to do is leave behind 6 ships, but what I'll probably start doing is maybe leaving behind 1. Just to make sure that there's a token force holding it, and we can keep expanding. I don't know, I feel like if we do that, though, we could lose entire coastal regions, and that's annoying. Like, I'd rather have a steady hold on the coast. Oh! Oh, okay. They lost this region. The Ursies destroyed them in this region. I was like, why don't we have to fight them yet? What's going on? And that's what's going on. Metals are rusting and weakening at an alarming rate. The empires of Auriga must attack the problem at ruins where some ancient magic is leeching strategic resources. Help donate a total of 40 Palladian. Each time you search a ruin, it will cost you 8 of this resource, which will be contributed. Okay. Cancel unwanted oxidation, plus 50% on item. Ooh, no. No, we don't want that. Let's search some ruins, folks. We do not want that. Hi there. Y'all seem interesting, but this is what I'm really here for. Give me those ruins. Is that more gold? That is more gold. Ooh, that's more gold. Hey. We just gonna come into your region and say hello for a minute. Don't mind us and our giant army of stone soldiers. Okay, and this is Makani Che. This is our combat hero. Let's go with additional damage or additional initiative. I always favor initiative because striking first can mean taking less damage because dead things don't strike back. This guy is... or gal, I'm sorry. Let's actually read her her thing now. That's the least I can do. An adolescent on the Kapaku homeworld at the time of the war with the machines, how Kiawai watched on with impotent shock as her future life, friends, and family got torn to shreds by the fighting. A bright, capable youth, how Kia felt lost by the spiraling events and lived in a state of dazed trauma for a long time before Custodian Actil announced the founding of the Coney School of Elite Riders. Finally able to channel her aptitude and hurt into a productive direction, she rediscovered her love of learning and excelled at both the philosophical and physical aspects of effectively riding a towering golem mount. That's awesome. Moreover, during these studies inside, Haukia grew a burning desire to use all of her energies to protect her society, a development not lost to Custodian Actil, who subsequently selected her as his personal emissary on Auriga. Sweet. Okay, so that's her backstory. And we are gearing her up to be a military general, not a governor, which is why we've been moving her up this tree, even though she was stuck as a governor for so long. That's right, we do need to get those dredges out, too. Are the dredges in queue at all? They are not. Let's go ahead and... well, first of all, let's upgrade the dredges, because I don't think they've had their gear upgraded in ages. So we'll go do that. God, your gear is garbage, bud. Let's get you some good gear. Let's get you some dust gear. Alright, so dust-wise, we can go stun 4 or stun 3, but stun 3 is a one-hander, so that's probably going to be the option. We'll get you a nice little dust shield. Like, that's all we're doing at this point, is like, okay, here, let me throw dust at you. Dust is where it's at. You getting all the dust things. Yeah, we could even give you regeneration if we wanted to, but I don't think we're going to. I think instead... no, we will. We will give you regeneration just because we can't afford the glass steel to give you initiative, which would be much better here. And sharp senses to reduce range damage is perfect. Okay, so now when we put them in queue, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how much it costs to buy them out. 726. So we can buy them out in 4 turns. I'm not entirely sure that that's the most efficient use, though. Like, I'm honestly curious whether... so we'd lose 300 dust there, but we would physically, like, with industry, build these dredges within 8 turns that way. Over here, it's almost twice as long. That's not worth it. So it looks like it's actually beneficial for us to pop our dust stuff, but stay in production on any place that's producing anything important. So that's what we're gonna do. In this case, for example, we're better off going over here, and then once those are done, we can swap over and go back into dust. In this case, we also want to build a coastal battery. And is there anything else in here that should be... yeah, okay, so that's actually a good point. Let's prioritize correctly here. Oh, like, that's a good thing to buy out right there. Buying out a dust refinery is huge. Is this your city? This is your city. Congratulations! You guys' city just hit level 2. Well, it will at least when that's done. In fact, let's move that up to the top of the queue so we get some more happiness. And then we'll move everyone into production until all that stuff is done. As you can see, we're still getting about 500 dust a turn, but we're also producing through our queues very quickly. Once our queues are done producing everything except for, like, throwaway military, though, we'll just switch them back. Alright, ending the turn! Yeah, we're still generating good dust this way. Like, I would prefer to generate all the dust, but we don't really have the luxury resource set up to do that quite yet. If we had all the dust boosters, it would be totally worth it to just go full dust, but we're kind of shy on a couple. And we are in need of new scientifics to do, so let's see. Ooh. Unlocks the Tome of the Lithophage accessory on heroes. We actually don't have the ability to harvest those resources yet, so that's a thing. Let's look back here and see what we can do. I know we just went through and picked up a bunch of back technologies, so we have pillage and other things to play with now. Let's see what else is potentially available in these back techs that we haven't gotten. See, like that. That's actually incredibly useful. If we build that before our dredges come up, then they will come up with more XP and thus higher levels. What else do we want while we're over here? We could get Skoros. Like, there's really no reason not to get Skoros. But I think I'm going to go for cargo docks instead, because that's also very valuable to us. And after that, I mean, there's really a ton of different ways we could go. Let's start looking ahead, though. See, Geos I'd be more interested in getting, just because Geos has more of an effect on the game. Same with Photios. Photios is another great one to get, just because of the effect on the game. I'm actually going to go for this, because we do want the ability to get those luxury resources, and this, as our two first ones we're coming after over here. And then we will move to that. So we're going to focus in primarily on resources and production. That's the direction we are heading. With your 2 ships, do nothing. However, do create a new army with this stone guy and come get these pearls. 1 pearl, 2 pearl, my pearl, you pearl. Okay, get up there and go get that pearl. Oh, and we have dust confluxes. Yeah. That's not a great conflux, but it is a conflux after all. Let's go over to the... no. Where's the ruins at? We're looking for more ruins. I was like, where are we going? Okay, we'll go right over here. Hey, look, more ruins. That's what we want. We're going to find all the ruins, and we're going to investigate them for that group quest, because we want to win that. We want to get the Palladian from that. The reality is, we're probably the only ones that can. I don't think anybody else got that big burst in Palladian that we got by completing that quest or whatnot. Alright, Mr. Artillery Ships, you just wait right there for a sec. Let's get going. 2 new boroughs coming up very soon. One of the cities is going to upgrade to level 2. The other will not, but it's getting there. It's about 2 boroughs away, which is fine. Come on, show me Aldadev at level 2. That's what I want to see. Okay, so Sayup is now working on artillery ships, having built everything else that it needs. Aldadev has a new borough. Why does it show... oh no, that's central marketing queue. I was confused. I was like, why is the borough still in queue? I don't get it. Okay, so conscription is now a thing we can build, and probably should, considering how we're using it here. So we'll go ahead and do that. We can also place a golem camp here now if we want to. The question is, where are we going to get the best value from it? And that's probably up here. Yeah, that looks like that's going to give us a mighty... actually... that seems like the best outcome right there, because we're not going to expand that direction for a little bit. Or this. Although we may actually end up expanding down into this, like right here. Yeah, so even if we expand down into in here, we're not going to get the happiness bonus, which is what we really want from this. So I'm going to put this right here for now, and we'll actually move that up in the queue, since that's going to give us a lot of extra resources for basically nothing. And we can put defensive building in the queue as well. Let's come over here, see what these guys are doing. Definitely want conscription, definitely want another borough. We go up this, yeah, we're gonna go up this side. So we'll put that. So we're gonna build in a band of 2 across, up this way, and then once those are filled, we'll build out, and that'll keep the districts leveling up, which keeps your happiness in check. Very important how you build cities in this game, guys. Alright, conscription bonus goes right at the top, please. Or actually, conscription bonus is done. Let's see, what else do we want to do here? Just build dudes. Okay, so now that we're onto the phase of just building dudes, let's go ahead and take maybe half of these and put them in dust. Or maybe we can look at putting all of them in dust. Yeah, even putting all of them in dust at this point is valuable. Okay, so once you're done with improvements, it seems like it's better to just shift over to dust. Because units usually aren't something you're building in a hurry, and if you are building them in a hurry, you have other things to worry about than the buildings you're building in a hurry. Like the enemies that are knocking on your door. You guys still haven't moved, so get your butts up here. Let's get that ruin. Hey, 25 glass steel. That is always a good take. Along with that dust and science, very, very great take. Now let's get up here. Oh, and we can infiltrate enemy cities now if we'd like to, but we don't really have a hero dedicated to that. We could, though. Let's go look for a hero that's good for that. Okay. Expansion support, I don't know what that is. Last Stand, Amphibious, Hecatomb. I gotta believe that the Forgotten are probably gonna be the best for infiltration just because... Oh, there's an Industry Efficiency 2 hero. So we want this guy. Very badly. Actually, forget wanting him very badly, we're buying him. Hi. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so Haukia is probably assigned to a city, as is Ululani, who's our first hero. So what we'll do is we will unassign Haukia and we'll put her at the front of that Dredge army as soon as we can get them out. They cost about 700 a turn to pop out, so it's honestly not going to be worth it to buy them out. However, there are valuable things to be bought on the market. Things like this, and things like this, and of course dye. So from this point on, our focus with Dust is primarily buying resources off the market. That's always going to be so much more efficient than pretty much anything else we can do with them. Let's see what other boosters we might want that could help us, that we can afford enough of to actually do a thing. So basically, emeralds, blood crystals potentially, and... Moonleaf is actually something that would be good for us to pick up 20 of if we can afford it. Which we may be able to. We can. Alright, cool. So now that we have all those boosters ready, I'm just going to go ahead and pop the Moonleaf right now. Like, let's just get some extra science. Why not? Okay. So now science should be coming in at a much higher rate. We do want to change this guy's setup around, and we want to give him whatever equipment we can afford to give him. I very much hope we at least have the glass steel for the book. We don't. That's annoying. Okay. So we do not have the glass steel for the book. We're going to go ahead and put our first skill point in that tree, because that's where we obviously want him to go. We don't have the glass steel for that book, but we should have the titanium for the other book, the science book. We do indeed. So there's some extra science. Hey, we don't have the resources for that, but we may very well have that soon. Wow, we actually don't have the resources for the dust stuff even right now, which is kind of sad. Okay. Well, in that case, we're basically going to accept what we have on him for right now, and then we'll deal with it later. If we had a second army here, but that's what we're working on. That's what the drudges are about. I'm actually gonna open up this queue and move the drudges to the top. To the top. We want them immediately, and I may even switch over some people into production to get that done even faster. That would be excellent for us. So let's go everybody into production real quick. Yeah, we'll have them done in 2 turns. That's much better. The only reason I'm doing that is because it's for our quest, and we now have a better governor that's kind of just sitting around until we remove Haukia. In fact, I'm going to unassign Haukia right here, because I'd rather have him assigned here getting XP than have Haukia assigned there not getting XP. Well, she will get XP, but not as much, and she's already gotten some just by being there. That XP is going to be better put on him at this particular moment, and very soon he will hopefully, yeah, he's going to have enough glass steel soon to get that book that gives additional dust, which will be nice, and very soon he will actually be improving how quickly we build things there, which will be nice. Hey! Okay, so 2 dredges completed. 1 more turn to get the last 2 dredges. The Ursies are pushing around over here like they got something to do. We really don't want them to have something to do here, though. We kind of want them to just buzz off. Y'all just buzz off. We got this. Search that ruin. 35 Quicksilver, 30 Science, or 300 Science. Excellent. Excellent take. Cargo docks are done. Another ruin that we're going to be able to search right there within this turn or the next. Oh my god, my allergies are killing me, and I'm getting all... Sorry guys, if I start to sound a little nasally, I'm getting a little congested. My apologies. Some things are beyond my capabilities to control. Okay, so we should be able to get some pearls there. Why you guys not go get the pearls? Get that pearl. Then get that pearl. and then get every other pearl. Okay, so we are gathering plenty of pearls that way. We've got our ships coming out, but they're not quite ready. The dredges will be done next turn, and then we will put Haukia Y on the dredge army and be all ready to go. But it does look like we are running out of time for this episode, so what I'm gonna do here, guys, is I am gonna go ahead and get our dredge army out and get Haukia at the front of it. Yes, they have high enough levels! They have high enough levels, guys. That's perfect. That's perfect, perfect. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. Oh, wow, they really, really want to throw down. Okay, well, sucks to be you guys. Oh, wow. Okay, 2 of their people just didn't participate at all, and the ones that did got wrecked. Here's another fight they're coming at us. We're still gonna win this, though, I think. Yeah, we're just decimating them. Like, why even try at this point? Y'all are just embarrassing yourselves. I mean, come on. I actually think we want our dock over here, but I'll probably place it here. I'll place it here. And do we not have a 4th dredge? I see 3. But I know we produced 4, so I don't know where that last dredge went. Y'all can garrison back in the city. We are out of time, though, so I should probably stop here. I just got drawn in again, because that happens a lot, because I freaking love these games. Okay, dredge back up front, so he'll be done next turn, and then we could put Haukia on him. Gold booster is ready to go again if we need it, and this guy has just leveled up, which means he can start taking the big one right here. Building production cost reduction, or... minus dust on upkeep? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Minus dust on upkeep is good. We want that. We want all of that and then some. Let's go check the market real quick before we save, just to make sure we get all the things that we're after. They are all sold out, it looks like. Okay. That's gonna be it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, click that like button. If you want to see more, click subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter to know when new episodes go live. That's at @gamer_dev, or good if you want to just, you know, call me by that, because that's what everyone goes by, because I picked an absorbently long name. Thanks for watching, and keep gaming responsibly. I will see you next time. Bye!